Hey guys, Zach here, and welcome back to another action figure review, and today we'll be taking a look at the Jurassic Park 25th Anniversary Dr. Alan Grant Pop Vinyl. Now, these pop vinyls were released last year for the 25th anniversary, and I know I'm kind of late to talk about these, but the reason why I'm this late is because when I make reviews, I like to go in order. I don't like to just talk about the new things and just, forget the old things. I like to start from the old things and then, talk about the newer things as I go along. So, yeah, this is probably the most recent I'm going to get so far, but yeah, I will later down the road review some of the Mattel Jurassic World figures, but yeah. Anyway, with all of that out of the way, let's take a quick look at the packaging. And really quick, I just want to say that in terms of the packaging, I'm only going to take a look at Alan Grant's because once you see his box, you'll know what everyone else's box is like. Plus, you can see them in stores, so yeah. But anyway, we have Dr. Alan Grant. Wow, stutters. We have Dr. Alan Grant right here. We have the figure itself, the Jurassic Park 25th Anniversary logo right here. This is number 545, Pop Movies. On the top, we have Pop Movies with the head of Sam Neill. On the side, we have Dr. Alan Grant, 545. There's the head and pop vinyl. On the back, we have all the figures you can get in this line. There are more, but yeah, this was made earlier when those came out, so they're not going to be here, so yeah. And on the other side, we have the figure itself, Pop Movies, and 545, Dr. Alan Grant. And underneath, we just have legal information. And that's pretty much it for the box. Now for Alan himself, and we're going to start off with the paint on this figure. And the paint on this figure isn't terrible. There are some minor things I don't like, but again, not terrible. So, for the shirt here, it is a blue color, which is accurate to the movie. However, on the back, there are a lot of different, weird marks for some reason. I don't know why that is, but they're just there. But, he has the brown hair that he had in the movie. The hat is painted alright. I don't know if you can see that, but there are markings on the hat as well. I don't know what's up with that, but alright, I guess I could just come off. That's not really the paint, so yeah. And yeah, his watch is painted nicely as well. And the raptor claw is even painted nicely as well. A little bit of the fleshy color kind of bleeds onto the sickled claw here, but it still looks nice and is a nice touch of the figure. The belt is painted brown with bits of silver. His khaki pants are a grayish color, and his boots are a brownish color. And that about does it for the paint. There are some minor things I don't like, mainly because there are a lot of paint blemishes, or not a lot, but just minor ones that are worth pointing out, but for the most part, the paint on this figure is not bad, so the paint gets a pass. Now take a look at the articulation, and when it comes to pop vinyls, they don't really have a lot of articulation. At most, you usually just get this. And that's about it, so, yeah. Articulation, not much, but I can forgive that, because these aren't really supposed to be posable figures. These are just kind of like little statues, I guess, so, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it for that. Now for the sculpt, and the sculpt on this figure is really good. I get that it's a pop vinyl, it's not going to look the most realistic, but for the most part, the sculpting here is really good and is, it feels like Sam Neill is what I'm trying to say, so, yeah. And there's nothing really, much to point out. I mean, if you, pop vinyls, they're everywhere, so there's not much to talk about that hasn't really been said before, so, yeah. The sculpt on this figure is pretty good, and it, definitely gives off that Sam Neill kind of feel, but, yeah. Oh, hey, that rhymed. Unintentionally, but that rhymed, but, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the sculpt. Again, it's pretty good, so the sculpt gets a pass. Now take a look at the detailing, and the detailing on this figure is decent. It's a lot more cartoonish, so there's not going to be too much detailing, but the detailing that is here is not bad. So, starting off with the hat, the detailing here is alright. The brown part on his hat, I don't know what this is called, but that's sculpted on there, and it looks alright. His hair is detailed alright. Fortunately, we do get seams where the arms are. That is kind of a shame, but I can forgive that. but the shirt is detailed very nicely, and the little neckerchief is, again, detailed nicely as well. The sickle claw is detailed. It's not the best, but it is a really small piece, so I can forgive that, but yeah. Anyway, his pants are detailed very nicely as well, and all the detailing on his belt looks pretty good as well. The detailing on his boots look nice, and the underside don't look too shabby either. And that's pretty much it for the detailing on this figure. Again, it's not terrible, but it is more cartoonish, so there's not going to be a lot in terms of detailing, so yeah, I can forgive that. So I'd say the detailing gets a pass because, you know, it's cartoonish. There shouldn't need to be a lot of detailing, but there still is a good chunk here, but yeah. Anyway, at the end of the day, should you get this? I'd say, yeah, you know, to basically sum up all of my pop vinyl reviews, I'd say, you know, get them all. Or don't get them all, there are some that you shouldn't get, but we'll get to those. But yeah, Alan Grant is a very nice addition to the pop line. And I feel like more characters would have been, you know, like I would have liked to see more characters. I think, you know, Ray Arnold, Robert Muldoon, they would have been cool. Who else? I'm just trying to think. I think that's pretty much it in terms of characters I want to see in this, like, you know, pop vinyl kind of form. I might be leaving someone out. I'm a terrible person. I'm sorry, but I think, you know, Tim and Lex, I think they would be, you know, really great as pop vinyls, but yeah. I don't think we're going to get those, which I'm not complaining about, but if we do, that'd be great. But yeah. Anyway, definitely get Alan Grant. You can get them around, like, I got them for $10 on Amazon, but you can find them, it's a bit pricier in stores. It's about like $12, but honestly, I'd say get it because this is actually a very nice figure. And I said this before, like, when it comes to pop vinyls, I only buy the ones that are based off of, like, you know, things I like. You know, I have the Jurassic Park pop vinyls, of course. You know, I have Shrek, and, you know, despite all the memes, I still think that Shrek is a great movie. As you know, I have the Godzilla pop vinyl, and I do have a couple of Aliens, and I have the Marty McFly. So, yeah, I only really buy pop vinyls of things that I like. So, yeah, and obviously Jurassic Park, and, well, you pretty much get the idea. But yeah, if you're a pop collector, then I'd say get these, and if you love Jurassic Park, then, again, get these. Even if you're not a collector, I'd say, like, just to kind of have something on your desk at work, I guess, like, these would be perfect, but yeah. Anyway, definitely get these if you can. If you can get them for a cheaper price than what they are, then definitely go for it. But if you want to know how big they are, here is Alan Grant next to Dr. Billy Grant. Alright, now that is it for today. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, Zach out.